Hi, honey bears, and welcome to this week's reading. This one is all about what you need to know to connect in to the universe, into your spirit guide, how to channel that basically, and finding those strengths within yourself to do so. This here, it's a little lavendery purple dude. This is pile 1. Here, this little blue one, this is pile 2. Here in pink we have pile 3, and lastly here in yellow we have pile 4. So if you just want to take a minute for yourselves and see what pile you're drawn to, the timestamps will be down below in the description box for yourselves. So you can just scroll on down there and click and jump straight to your pile. We'll just take a minute here so you can concentrate. Okay, so pile number 1. Let's see here what is for you. So we'll start here with your tarot cards. And the places where you'll be getting kind of the strength from here. We have the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Swords, and here we have the 2 of Pentacles. So your strengths here, as it's showing, are the ability to bring kind of peace to situations for yourself and for others, and to help when decisions are kind of tough to make. You've a balanced approach. This is like you may be mediators for people having either personal problems or within HR or something like that. You're kind of you're diplomatic, and you're able to help people make life-changing decisions and find peace or balance with all of that. Basically, you're very good at bringing that energy to people. What we have here for you then as things to watch out for, we have the moon, and there's also the Knave of Swords. So what these are saying here basically is things are not always what they seem to be. And there are some people around who talk a loud game to the point that it's kind of off-putting to others. Now this may be you yourself, that you're putting on some kind of front here, that you're letting people think you're more okay or more vocal or stronger than you are. You're not really letting them in, which again, this makes sense if you're dealing with something along the lines of kind of mediation, counseling, that type of thing. It's difficult to open up yourself, so that, yeah, just be aware of getting lost in those shadows, and be aware of either yourself or other people who may have an overbearing energy in terms of their outlook or beliefs. It's something that's just tying in here with things not being as they appear. Just be careful for that. There are things that could serve to block you. You need to remain open and honest with yourself as well as others insofar as is possible. We'll get into your oracle cards here now, guys. So we'll start off with these wisdom ones, and we have the Sun Dancers, and this is about joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance, and can like say exactly celebrating, making the most of what you have. Really, you may not have everything, but what you do have, make the most of it. And here we have, yeah, the Horse King, assistance and control, which this all really does make sense. This is like you're bringing happiness to others with what you have, but you have a tight control over yourself, over how you relate to others. This is very like you're keeping part of yourself locked away. And that can be a very scary or intense or lonely feeling, that it's like no one's going to get you. So I really understand and relate with this pile, actually. They're having a strong message, but it can get lost in translation and putting on a tougher exterior, because you just it's yeah, protecting yourself. Really, this is what this is like. It's like you're protecting yourself and keeping a control over your emotions and your reactions to things, to try and minimize any pain or drama, or chance of hurt to, in some cases here. Yeah. And that's quite fitting here. Your chakra card is recovery, which it makes sense. Like, yes, you're bringing help to others, but you really need to do more about bringing this help to yourself, opening up and allowing yourself to truly heal. And you can bring all those gifts to others. That is definitely a gift you have, but you're not making the most of it because there's still part of it is shut off. It's here at the control aspect. So start having a little bit more trust in yourself, and trust in the universe. Start letting emotions come out. Start allowing yourself to feel things or communicate that you feel things to other people. You don't need to be strong all the time. Here, our last oracle for you. Here's, I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. So this is, it's like the law of attraction kind of stuff with this. I'll just pop it here. No. Yeah, law of attraction, combining in with, how to explain this? It's like when you visualize having something, and you visualize what life would be like with that in your life, and you then start trying to live your life as if that was already the case. That's how you're trying to get to make things happen, and you're trusting in the universe to allow that be the case. Continue with that. Live your life for the way you want it to be, as if the thing you're desiring most has already happened, and go from there. Basically, is what this is saying. Live as if it's already real. So we're going to pull some charms now for you guys. There's one more. Oh, that one. Ratio. So let's have a look here at what we have, guys. So there is here this horse, which it's about kind of adventure, but family linked adventure, exploring new things, but because it's very linking to family with that exploration. Here we have a quote, and it is, "I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven." Here we have just a literal word, and it is blessed. Then we have here this little dragonfly. Now that dragonfly again is about like freedom and yeah, just kind of freedom. Here we have this seahorse, and again this is kind of adaptability and exploration. This key, so it's all about unlocking things. Yeah, guys, this is so tying into your visualization stuff here. She believed she could, so she did. And that's all about living your life as if you've already gotten to where you want to be. Yeah, and it'll help you. You need to start putting yourself here. Live your dream. Yeah, you need to start making yourself a priority and getting in touch with, in an honest way, like I said, with you and with others, getting in touch with those feelings and emotions. Lastly, here we have, yeah, here we go. Believe in love. So yeah, that's the messages here for you guys. Yeah, you bring a lot to other people. That healing, that decision making, that bringing balance is something you really do bring to others, but you need to let down your own walls a little here, so that you can recover from the pain that you yourself have, and it will make you better at what you do, because this helping other people thing, that's what you're meant to do. That this is so meant for you. It's a soul calling. Yeah, so that is that. If you guys have liked what you've heard here, if you could just please give this video a like or click the subscribe button to my channel, it would really help me out. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. And also, anyone looking for private readings, please just look down below in the description box. I have a few ways you can get in contact, like email and social media, so just reach out and we can sort that out. I can work with any budget really. And lastly, anything you want to say, just let it know down in the comments how this resonated. Thank you guys. Love and light. Bye. Hello, pile 2. So let's see what we have here for you. Start with your tarot cards. So firstly here, we have the 8 of Cups. We have Judgment. And we have the Emperor. So your strengths here are, they're kind of an actual decision making. So you're able to make fair judgments for yourself. You're able to make them if they impact other people. You know when to walk away and cut your losses from a situation. You know, you've got very good instincts and judgment calls here. You may be someone who is either running a household or has to make decisions in business. Maybe you have employees or people who report to you. Yeah, you're kind of a leader type character. That's the energy you have, is to lead. Yeah, lead with what should be happening. What you need to look out for. Here we have the Knight of Chalices. It's the Knight of Cups. And we have the Judgment card has come out again. So with that being both a strength and a weakness, I think you need to pay careful attention to your decision making process here. There may be times you're making decisions based on, say, what you feel personally, even if it shouldn't be a thing to consider, like making a decision on something because it's a friend who is involved as opposed to a stranger, or being okay with one set of behavioral rules become, I'm not really sure. Yeah, it's you can have fair judgment, but I think personal bias, that's it. Yeah, if you've personal bias is something you need to look out for and make sure you're not applying personal bias. Mostly you don't seem to be, but that is something to look out for. And being swept up or caught, yeah, in things, particularly if they tie to emotional issues for you. You tend to lose the ability to make fair judgment when your emotions are involved. You become far too, well, unbiased, which is understandable, but it's something just to be aware of, as it's come out here as the warning kind of thing to look out for energy. So we'll look now into your oracle cards. So firstly we have the Eagle King, which is about the big picture angelic help. And yeah, big picture stuff you're good with. You're like, you can make decisions with big picture stuff and lead others to follow you with those decisions. And the cosmos here, creativity and vastness. So this is, yeah, I think that there's a lot of strength in you. You're not even using all of your strengths or abilities right now, but you could add in to that and expand on them. Here, your chakra card, we have acceptance, and with this, yeah, this makes sense. It's tying in, like with pile one, the chakra card tied in with the negatives, the things to watch out for, which I guess makes sense. This is working on your chakras. And acceptance energy here, you need to, yeah, there are things you just have to accept are the case regardless of personal bias and be able to move through that. Things are the way they are, essentially. Lastly here, your final oracle is this one. I'm in awe of the magnificent guidance that's available to me. And this is making sense here, tying in with big picture angelic help. So essentially, you've got a lot of responsibility. Don't be afraid to look around you for that guidance on making decisions and deciding what to do with that responsibility. The more responsible you are, in a way, the better it is to look at all this, because it's treating your it's treating your responsibility in a responsible way, if that makes sense. We'll have a look here now at your charms. So what we have here for you guys, get them all up now. Firstly, we have this turtle, and they're about longevity, a kind of a slow and steady can win the race type attitude, but they hold on to things for a lot longer than, well, other creatures, given they live so long. We have here this, which says, "You are my sunshine." You see that? No, sorry. And then we have this one, which is, "Believe in love." So yeah, personal bias for good reasons, I think that is saying, can be true, but follow the greater love, with decisions that you're doing the best you can for as many people as you can. Here, yeah, this steering wheel, it's like being the captain of the ship. You have a lot more reach than you think you do. There's more people who follow you by example and then you're aware of, and that is something you need to take seriously and act in a way that has as many people, like, has those people behaving in a better way for the greater good, kind of humanity, of their own surroundings. It's kind of a pay it forward situation. You're showing them how to be. You may be a teacher even of some sort with this. Here we have a butterfly, and this is about transformation. And here lastly we have this Hello Kitty, which is just about being kind of happy and open to things being kind of cute or different to how they normally are. Yeah, being open to change and difference, the unexpected, which makes sense as well with transformation and things showing here. Yeah, basically you guys, you have a lot of strength and a lot of power in you. You have authority over others, even if you don't know the full extent of it. You have authority over others. You definitely impact the way they behave, but you just need to be careful that you're doing those things for the best reason possible, for the greater good. When your personal bias comes into play, you could have a tendency to make poor decisions, as opposed to, you could be a tendency to make poor ones, really. So just watch out and be careful for that. Now, if you guys have liked here what you've read, I would appreciate it if you could give my channel a like a little thumbs up, or and if you could just click the subscribe button, it would really help. Thank you. Anyone who is looking for a private reading, I do those as well, and my contact details for email as well as social media, they're down below in the in the description box. And yeah, anything else you guys have to say? If you want any feedback on this video or anything, just let me know in the comments down below how this has resonated. Thank you all very much. Take care. Love and light. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Here we are for you guys now. So we're going to start off, like we did with the others, with your tarot cards and go from there. So strengths here. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. So these coming out here as strengths, they show me you guys can really do a lot with very little. When there's kind of tension or drama going on, it's something you can handle. Equally, when, say, there's not enough resources of any kind, food, money, whatever, it doesn't matter. You're good at stretching out what you have. You have kind of a life that's it's fairly balanced, but it's quiet. I don't feel that there are many, say, wealthy people in this group. This is more like things are just a bit of a struggle. You're able to do it. You're good at managing things that are a bit of a struggle, but it just feels like, yeah, you work in an environment where things are just a bit of a struggle, and you're good at managing things that are a bit of a struggle. You may even, if it's not you yourself, you may be working or connected to other people who have struggle, like particularly to do with drama or resources, like lack of resources and an overabundance of tension or drama. It could be you're working with those people to try bring them a bit of relief from it, to teach them how to cope and do better with what they have and to grow from there. Like those meal ideas you see where it's like feed a family of 4 for 20 quid or whatever, that kind of thing may be what you do here. Yeah. Things to look out for here. We have the 8 of Pentacles. They are actually the right way around. I grabbed them the wrong way up from the table. And here we have the World card. So what these are saying here to look out for is it's like you're constantly building to level up, but at the same time, it's like you're just, constantly developing something, moving on to the next thing, developing something, moving on to the next thing, developing something, moving on to the next thing. And that's something to look out for. That's something that could end up really draining you overall. That yes, it's wonderful to work on many different skills or ideas and to grow on things and to have a wide range of interest, but when it's cyclical, it can drain you. So try focusing more specifically on just a couple of areas and watch your own resources grow, your internal, your energy, your concentration, your everything. You'll just start feeling a better when you're more focused, as opposed to just constantly changing. A little bit of staying in the same place for a while may bring you some benefit, basically. Because constantly changing is just draining you a bit. We will look now at your oracle cards. So first up here we have the Keeper of the Scales, and this is about fairness and balance, which makes sense if you're dealing with things where there's a shortness of, it's just very changeable and bringing balance. It just makes sense here with these energies. And here the Ice Queen is ideas persevered, non-action, entitlement. So yeah, this could very well be working with or for people who want more than they have. They think they deserve more than what they have, and you're trying to help them close that gap insofar as you can. These also maybe to a lesser extent things within yourself that you think you should have more, or feel that you should have more than you do. And that's why you're constantly trying to change to find a way that will grow and bring you what it is that you want. Again, focus in a small bit more and find a healthy balance so that you have actual time off to yourself to just do nothing, basically. Here, Faith is the chakra card that has come out for you. And what this is telling you here is basically it's to have faith in things, have faith in yourself. I think is the most important thing here, that you can achieve your goals. You just need to truly believe in yourself and then start focusing in on the things that will achieve those goals for you, as opposed to trying everything. You can't be a jack of all trades. You're going to have to pick a couple to be a master in. Your final oracle card here is this, and it says, to begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way and let spirit give me direction. So yeah, again, this is, you're trying everything and you're just not able to receive in the messages you should when you're trying everything. So stop, basically. Just take a break and allow that guidance come to you, and then just focus on just those specific fields and areas, but stop doing everything at once until you get that sign. And you will get that sign. It'll come to you. You just need to slow down a little so that the universe can give you a sign. Yeah, basically. So let's see here what your charms are. Okay. Quite a lot felt right for you guys. So let's see here. So firstly, we have the peace symbol. And that's about, for you guys, I think it's more about finding inner peace. But obviously, like, this is, there may be personal ones that jump out to you when you look at it. Here, this key is about unlocking your potential. I feel this is very about your potential. The first pile had a key as well, but that was about what they unlock on others. This is about what it unlocks in you. And the symbol actually here in the top is a triskelion. This is a Celtic symbol, and it's for complete unity between, well, depending on your religious views, the, say, Father, Son, Holy Ghost, between the earth, the individual, and the like universal energy. It's basically just the complete unity of everything together is what that is. Here we have this turtle. Now turtles, they live a long time. So it's about longevity and endurance, but you may also be a little set in your ways, and that's something to look at and consider if you need to change. Here we have an elephant. So this is another kind of big, strong animal. They represent family and again endurance. So these things are very key to you. Here we have a dragonfly, and this is the saying to embrace being a little different, having a little freedom, the adventure type of thing. Here we have believe, hope, hope, we have this says live your dream. Very powerful here, guys. I can, because you can. I love you, and this is an infinity symbol, so again endurance. This one, there's a heap of words on it, so they are kind, true, free, peace, brave, strong, happy, thankful, and compassionate. We have this one, which is I will hold you in my heart until I hold you in heaven. Another, I can. See, you guys definitely need to start believing in yourselves, and you need to get out of your own way. You need to just, get out of your own way, take a beat, and allow things happen. Wait for that sign. Here, another key, this time with the Mickey Mouse ears, so probably more about unlocking a sense of whimsy or freedom in yourself, as well as that unity. And here, another key, guys. Yeah, seriously, this is all about tapping into yourself here, and relaxing, allowing spirit guide you. You are overextending yourself. This key is a rose. So it's about kind of the inner beauty, really. And lastly, we have another one. It says, I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. So it's about finding freedom again. So there's freedom and adventure, but you need to take a pause. You're over extending yourself. So give yourself a break, basically, guys, and allow the universe to show you what to focus on. This is, like I said, this is something that is, it could well involve helping others spread out and do more with what they have, but you're currently so busy getting in your own way with stuff that it may not actually be what you do right now. So take a minute and just do nothing. It's okay to just do nothing for a while whilst you figure things out. That's that, guys. Thank you very much. If you could give my channel a subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Any feedback on this reading, let me know down below in the comments. And if anyone would like to get in touch for a private reading, then just let me know. I have contact details down below in the description box, as well for email, as well as various social media. Thanks guys, love and light, goodbye. Last but not least, hello my pile fours. So let's see here what we have for you. We'll start with the tarot, and we have the Father of Wands. So these are for your strength. The High Priestess, and here we have the Temperance. So you guys you're quite patient as well as intuitive. You're people who may work alone, but being patient, bringing kind of balance and fairness to things, as well as it's like intuition, but in a way that's tangible. So for some of you, you're like let's say like light workers, so you're working with like, you know, tarot, witchcraft, you could be doing Reiki or anything to do with kind of healing, are connecting to your gut instincts in a way that is reflected in a real world manner. And that is something, yeah, you should be playing to. That is a strength for you. Here we have the Queen of Cups in a kind of a warning, things to look out for, the position that could be a derailment to you. And here the Knight of Pentacles. So it's interesting here, the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance, because this is about patience, and this is about things moving slowly. So it's like, I'm not sure how to it's like you can be someone who is really patient in most situations, but there are certain aspects, so whether it's like more serious ones like in a relationship, or whether it's just a long queue in a shop, but there's a couple of trigger areas for you, and you just do not have the slightest bit of patience for it whatsoever. Like, no, none. You're not interested. And that is like that can be fine, but it's something you may need to pay attention to on occasion. And you yourself may actually be someone who is very slow about making changes, and very kind of laid back about it, and someone who puts others ahead of yourself quite a lot of the time. So you're this is like if you're taking your neighbor shopping, but you turn up at 4 o'clock and they thought you'd be there at 2 o'clock, or there's you told someone you would give them a book or something, and you're giving it to them. They're gratis, free, being done, no problem, but it might be a week before you get to sending it to them. That kind of thing where you can be very laid back, and being so laid back in most things, it's said it can be fine, but it can cause issues, and there are definitely a few trigger areas where you just have no patience whatsoever. So just try find a balance there, basically, so that you're not so laid back that you're getting nothing done, but at the same time you don't want to be stressing yourself out in situations where it's out of your control. Like I said, that queue in a shop kind of thing. Just have a look at the way you deal with tasks, because there's a bit of an imbalance there that needs to be addressed. Here now we have your oracle cards. So firstly, we have the Dragon's Jewel. So this is inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. And yeah, that makes sense. Like I said, you're putting others first, but there's an awful lot of, like I said, conflicting energies going on within you. And that's something, yeah, to just look out for. Here we have the River Queen, which is about flow, letting go, and natural movement. Yeah, so this is, yeah, like these are linking in very strongly to the kind of patience, that imbalance between being laid back but being highly strong, that connecting to others and doing service, but it kind of impacting you negatively. Yeah, just you need to address your energy levels here. Something is out of balance. There's an awful lot of purple going on, and an awful lot of yellow and blue. So I would advise you look at your solar plexus, your throat, and your crown chakras. And that's here, yeah, forgiveness is what your actual chakra card is coming out. So I feel for this, guys, you need to forgive yourself. There is something you need to forgive yourself for. Now, obviously, we're all human. I'm sure there are people who are looking at this who have built up resentments against other people, and they need to let that go, because forgiveness is very cleansing and you need to cleanse your energy. But for a lot of you, this feels like the forgiveness is yourself. You need to forgive yourself. Our final oracle card here is, the more I attune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Which is nice. Everything, like, these have all really fit with all of the readings so far. Like I said, you're imbalanced and you need to get yourself in a line. Get yourself kind of, yeah, get yourself in line, not be so split in your energy. And you'll start finding things get a lot easier. Now, I know that's easier said than done. What I'm saying is a heck of a lot of shadow work. But look, we know it's to do with the way your patience levels, as well as your kind of laid backness to certain things. It all ties into the root patience. And that's something you need to address here, guys, and it will bring you all in line for this. So we'll have a look here now, finally, at your charm. Oh, quite a lot for you guys as well. Sorry guys, we went dark there. I had to get my charger. So we'll have a look now at your charms. So firstly here we have this Hello Kitty. So this is about kind of things that are a little cute or kitsch, but also things that are maybe a little unconventional or outside of, say, your normal comfort zone. Here we have this kind of ship wheel. So this is about kind of taking charge, taking leadership and giving direction. This musical note, so about either literally music for you or just listening to the music that's within you, what your music is, what makes your soul move. Here we have this particularly lovely horse. And horses are about exploring new pastures and kind of going on adventures. They're also very strong and adaptable, and it connects strongly to family as well. Horses kind of roam in groups. They work well as a group animal. Here we have, she believed she could, so she did. So yes, have that faith in yourself, guys. We have I can. We have imagine. Never, never give up. I feel like that's particularly important for this group. Believe in love. We have inspire. This that says always and has a heart. A cross here, which does not strictly have to be about Catholicism or Christianity, but about faith and belief. And we had believe earlier, so that like ties in with that. Here we have this mermaid. Again, so that's kind of adventure and mysticism and the stuff of legend, things that are a bit different or fun or adventurous, and that ties in with the Hello Kitty. Here we have this butterfly, which is about transformation. This paw. So animals or pets are something that are likely to be important to this. We have two swans, and this is about unity. Swans, like, they pair for life, so it's very deeply loving and romantic. There's a lot of love and unity with that. And here we have another kitty cat. So with the paw as well, this is, yeah, pets are important. And cats, I feel in particular, may be an important part of things for you. So yes, that is that, my loves. That's one of my cats now, speaking of, having a little brip here. If you have any feedback or anything, please let me know down below in the comments. I would appreciate it. And if you've liked what I've done here, what you've heard, please give my channel a thumbs up and a subscribe. It would really help me out, and I'd appreciate it. Thank you. If anyone would like a personal reading, please get in touch with me. I have a range of social media and email options down below in the description box. And that is, yeah, I believe that is that. Thank you guys so much. Love and light. Take care. Bye.